on my way to the new Northplay office. I'm gonna give you a little tour of our small room, but it's a pretty cool place actually, because it's at the Copenhagen University. There's a co-working space there, and we've sort of gotten everything in place now. Let's go take a look.
Hello, welcome to the new Northplay offices. Come on in. This game dev crib style segment, or what should we call it? So this is the new space we moved to. When did we move here? 2 months ago now. So we've sort of settled in a little bit and got all our stuff up. We have a nice wall of art, our brand new blue Northplay couch, and then all of our desks where we sit and make Dinolords and various other things. So welcome. My space is right over here in this corner. This is where I sit and make game design, levels, talk with you guys, do various other tasks, and sometimes pretend to do a little bit of work. This is my colleague Nils. Yes, and here we have Kasra. He's not here right now. I think maybe
Here's Kasra.
Yeah, this is where Kasra would be if I had one. This is Jesper's desk, our 3D guy. You've probably seen his posts on various 3D models on our Discord server. Shameless plug, join the Discord server. And then over here we have the last 2 desks. Today it's Michael, who's gracing us with his presence for a visit. And usually we just, we hand them over to the people we don't like, or the ones who come in here the least, and they get the bad desks over there. So today, that's you.
Yes.
Other than that, we have our very nice, very important globe with lemonade.
Yes, not lemonade. Yes.
And our fridge, also with lemonade. And the very important whiteboard that we use all the time for things. And then I think most importantly, and what we are the most proud of, is we managed to get all of our pictures and posters and bring them along to our new office here. So we have this huge wall of art, which is pretty much the only office on the entire floor that has this much, not crap, but art everywhere.
Ours is definitely the prettiest.
Most of it we've made ourselves, and we're very proud of it. So yes, welcome to Northplay headquarters. And bye again, I guess.
So we've been playing around with a lot of new units for Dinolords. Now the process for making units goes something like this. First we brainstorm all the things that we think should be in the game and would look cool. A lot of that goes into a big document. Then we start talking about what kind of different mechanics we can actually attach to those units, how we can express different types of gameplay, and maybe most importantly, how the different units will play together. Once we settle on a collection of new units, it basically goes into the production plan and multiple people start working on different aspects of that unit. First of all, the art team starts cooking. Sometimes Lena will do concept art and will draw a cool Stegosaurus or the Dilophosaurus, trying to explore what that might look like, what the visual identity of this creature is. And developers will start whiteboxing the behavior of the animal. We might use like an older model or even just like a box in the game to have it driving around in the editor and sort of exploring how it would work in the game. Once there's a cool direction for the concept art, Philip, our modeler, will start modeling the creature if it's a dinosaur, or Jesper will start modeling the humanoid if it's a human. After that, the model needs to be textured, then rigged and animated by Emily. So it goes through this whole process and gradually we'll get versions of it into the game. To begin with, it looks kind of silly in the game. It'll have like a unit that drives around in the editor or with no animations or no rigging. When it dies, it just stands all still. But it does give us the opportunity to play with the toys early on to figure out what might work and have a little bit of a feedback loop there. Finally, we have a bunch of units that's really starting to shape up. We have the Stegosaurus, which also made an appearance in the original reveal trailer. It's an idea we've had for the longest time. It's this big lumbering siege platform with a shield on one side. It kind of looks like an upside-down turned Viking ship. And it's a very slow-moving unit, and it needs to get into place before the people manning the ballista on it can actually shoot. But once it is in place, it's super dangerous. If other units can defend it while it's getting in place, it can really turn the tides of a battle. You don't want to be on the other end of one of those exploding ballista arrows. And sometimes when we work on a unit, we slowly discover systems that we need in the game. The Stegosaurus is a great example of this, because we've known for the longest time that we wanted to have armor in the game. By armor, I basically mean a system that can support areas of a unit that is more fortified than others. The Stegosaurus is a great visual example of that. If you shoot it on the side where it has its upside down turned Viking ship and its shields, you're not going to do that much damage. So you really want to navigate around the unit and shoot it on its soft side. But it has that big swinging tail on the back of it that you want to really avoid to not get knocked down and take a lot of damage from. So it becomes sort of an interesting opponent in terms of positioning on the battlefield. Another unit to highlight is probably the Dilophosaurus. We've wanted a ranged dinosaur in the game for the longest time, and the Dilo, as we affectionately call it, is a great example of this. So basically the idea behind the Dilo is this medium-sized dinosaur that will run up into the battlefield and spit out this goop that when units move through the goop, they're slowed down. It also currently shoots actual damaging projectiles, like a small gastrolith rock at the Lord, and generally it's a really coy creature. If you deal damage to it, it's going to run away. So it's, in combination with other units, it's really annoying to fight against, right? So it's going to go in there and create a lot of havoc on the battlefield and kind of rearrange where you want to position your troops and yourself to avoid either getting shot at or getting stuck in tar. As soon as you shoot it or try to kill it, it's going to run away, forcing you sometimes to focus on other objectives in the tactical scene of the fight. The Dilo is a really cool thing. Another dinosaur that we also hit pretty well in the trailer is the Compy, these tiny little swarming dinosaurs. Finding one out in the wild, it's a harmless creature, but if you find a whole swarm of them, you really don't want to get bogged down, because they'll just kind of attack you and your forces and stick to all the pieces of the meat that they can find. And they're kind of hilarious and dangerous right now in the game. We kind of have this little bug right now that we're thinking about keeping, that when you hit them, physics just kind of catapults them away, and it always elicits a lot of laughter. But a swarm of these is no joke, and you want to avoid them at all costs. Obviously, there's a bunch of other units that we're working on. We're working on a knight, which is sort of the tier 2 of the swordsman. We're working on a crossbower, which is sort of a tier 2 of the archer. And generally trying to get the whole lineup of units to play nicely with each other. We're far from done, but it's one of the areas that we're making a lot of progress in right now.
Hello Jesper. What are you working on?
I am working on the Secret Christmas project.
The Secret Christmas Project?
Yes.
Can we spill the beans for the people watching the devlogs? Okay, so what's the Secret Christmas Project?
Oh, we are 3D printing a model of the Lord riding a raptor, and it's gonna look really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you show us something?
Yeah, just give me 3 to 5 working days and I'll be right there.
Haven't really told the rest of the team that we're doing this. We want it to be like a little surprise for everyone on the team and collaborators and stuff. And also maybe a little bit of a test run of like whether or not we could do some cool merch in the future. Yeah, so yeah, we're working on this thing. You want to show it off?
So yeah, there was a lot of work trying to kind of get some of the details from the texture into the actual model. But I think we were pretty successful. This is the British Lord riding the Utah raptor. We also have a Deinonychus, which is also a raptor.
What's the difference between making a model for a 3D game and then making one that needs to be printed and become a miniature model?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I guess we'll find out. I think what we've been trying to do is kind of like take all the things that would not obey the laws of physics and then fix those first and foremost. Yeah. That seemed like the most important part. We'll see. I hope it prints well.
It's secret. Go out. Out with you. Okay. Shh. Frederick can't know. Don't look at the screens, Frederick.
This is where you're gonna add the dramatic music.
Yes.
When Frederick comes in, and then pause it like.
Look at my own screen.
Go get coffee. He's going. Away with you.
Okay.
We're working towards Christmas builds. Nothing like the holidays to hang a bunch of deadlines on. But generally we're trying to cram as much of our new tech and toys into a version of the game that we can demo to our publishers, of course, but also just play at our Christmas party. And it's shaping up really nicely. The game has really progressed on so many different fronts lately, but we need to bring all of those parts together in a working environment. It's been a crazy year. I mean, in many ways, last year was the foundational year of setting up Dinolords, getting the team in place, and we knew that 2024 would be the production year. And if we've been on this crazy journey, there's been so many things that we've learned about the game that we're making. It's tricky making something new and fresh because there's not a lot of other games you can point to and be like, oh, they solved this problem like that or whatever. But we are definitely in uncharted waters and there's still lots of stuff to figure out about the game. But I've never been more happy working on a project than Dinolords. And I am so grateful for the team and for this year of working on this dream game. And I really think it's shaping up. And I love that we're able to candidly share these things in devlog and have people watch them. So thank you for that. I think next year is going to be really exciting. We hope, of course, to go into early access at the end of next year. We'll bring you along for the journey, and when things inevitably change, we'll be right there to talk about how the game's changing. We're basically building the game with you, and I'm really proud of that. And I think we're going to make a kick-ass game. That's it. We hope you all have a great ending to the year.
Hello everyone. This is the end of 2024 and I just want to say thank you for working on the game this past year. It's been a pretty crazy year and I think we're working on one of the coolest things I have personally ever worked on. So thank you for all your hard work. We did plan a little secret Christmas thing and we've tried to be really quiet about it. It's in this box. It's a little Christmas present for everyone who has contributed to the project this year. And I'm gonna let Frederik, because I've been the most secretive towards Frederik.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
No.
I'm the only one who doesn't know.
So
All empty. There we go. There's the thing. Ooh.
what?
An original Dinolord minifig.
Yes.
Wow.
If you look at the bottom.
Oh, Dinolords 2024.
Yes.
I want to dig for one as well.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go dig for it. Oh, that's a nice little.
That's it. Can I dig for one?
Yes.
That's cool.
The whole team gets one.
I sculpted a dinosaur.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool.
Be careful with these. Oh my god,
Some
they're
good
so
detail.
cool.
How did you print these?
We collaborated with a cool Danish company that made them for us.
My D&D players just got polymorph, so I'm gonna use this.
Nice.
All the extra effort was worth it.
Yeah.
Are you happy, Jesper, that the secret project went okay?
Yeah.
Good.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
You did great, guys. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out.
Yeah.
Oh my... What? Wow. That's fucking crazy, are you kidding me?
Isn't it awesome?
Oh my god!
Look at it.
That is so cool! That is a good Christmas gift.
That's good. I'm happy you like the Christmas gift.
Really good
That's good.